Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, Head Currency Analyst. In this video we're going to take a look at the Forex market wrap. We're going to go over the currency pairs that we highlighted, and we're going to go over some key levels that have been hit and broken through. So the dollar index was a big feature for us because the strength and weakness table was suggesting it was at a reversal zone. And if we just take a look at the weekly time frame, we can see that if I zoom right in there, make it a bit bigger, let's get rid of these lines for now, we can see that the buyers are starting to slowly come back into the frame. We can see that prices come back down into this key support level. We've bounced from here previously. Now look at the weekly candlestick. Like, what the good sign here is that the candlesticks are slowing down into this area. They're becoming smaller in range. We're starting to see some wicks which are showing a imbalance between buyers and sellers. So there is decisions being made down in this supporting zone. Now I feel that we are going to see a little bit more bullishness to the dollar. Fundamentally it may not seem that way. The Federal Reserve have been quite dovish in tone recently. The data out of the US has been very mixed. The market is very reactive to those numbers that we've seen recently as well, and to the data points that we've seen recently. So it's becoming a bit of a tricky market to trade currently. However, looking at this higher time frame, looks to me like we're going to see some further upsides. And if we go back into that daily time frame here, the sort of area that we spoke about before that was of interest was this sort of channel through here. Let me just actually grab a bit of a line tool. This sort of channel through here was something that was of interest to us. Price has now broken through that channel, but we haven't seen a clear higher high being formed, which is something I would like to see in order to look for a reversal. But you know, if we did, then I'd be happier to look for that long positioning through there. But it looks to be like on the weekly time frame that we are going to start seeing a little bit of bullishness coming back into the markets. Moving on then, so we've got Euro US dollar. Euro US dollar very reactive as well. Obviously it's inverse to the dollar index, so whatever happens on the dollar index is going to happen over here on the euro. And we rejected that 1.2240 area. Now this was an area where we thought if price was to break above it, we'd see 123. If price was going to break to the downside, we would have break below 121.60. then they're more than likely going to see some downside. Price does not look like it's going to close below this area though, however, so we may see another rally up before the continuation to the downside. Okay, and this is giving us a little bit more of a sign of probably what's to come for the dollar. Moving on to dollar CAD then, again another market that we featured this week due to the fact that the slowdown in the weekly candlesticks were suggesting that price is more likely to move to the upside, and I still feel that's the same. Low range in candlesticks at major support equals usually a reversal. If we go into the daily time frame, we can see again the market just kind of consolidating in here, accumulating those orders. If price was to sort of break out and sort of break these highs in here, then again be happier looking for those long positions once that daily change in trend has formed. Finally then, pound US dollar, we can see that price is just stuck within this trading range between 1.42 and 1.41. Pound very reactive to these sorts of levels, these psychological levels of interest. If the dollar strength is going to come back in, we should see a break to the downside. If the dollar weakens, we should see a breakout to the upside. Now, Boris Johnson yesterday stated that the UK were not basically there were no plans to stop the current plans of coming out of the lockdown on June 21st, and price seems to rally off that. Today, however, we're kind of seeing a flip in media reports saying that the rise in cases currently in the Indian strain could be really affecting the UK's power to come out of lockdown on June 21st. So it's actually going to be pretty interesting to see whether Boris Johnson kind of continues to say that they are going to come out of lockdown. If they are, price should break to the upside here. If not, we could see that reversal. So this range is going to be pretty key on the pound US dollar, and if we see a breakout either side, it could determine what's going to happen next for pound. Thanks for watching this video update. I hope you enjoyed the content this week. If you did, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell to be alerted when a new video is posted, and I'll speak to you soon.